Good morning, everybody. It is 8:12 a.m. on November 17th. So I'm going to play some Reiki music. I'm going to get into the energies. This reading might end up being mostly a messages from the universe kind of a deal, because I do already have some pullings that have been falling out. We have the Two of Cups, we have the Tower, we have the Sun that fell out yesterday. There are some messages that just kind of appear and then hit me, and then I keep them until I understand what the message is. Ace of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles, Strength. Again, Leo energy is quite strong here. I think these are two different messages. So with the Two of Cups, the Tower, and the Sun, I am seeing that partnerships are a focus. Here we go again, the good old partnerships, because that seems to be somewhat of a recurring theme here. Ooh, bottom of the deck, Moon already. So that's a twin flame message. One second. I'm trying to get my Reiki music going, So the Sun and the Moon are the twins in the sky. Oh, okay. Did you hear that notification? Looks like spirits agreeing. So the Sun and the Moon are the twins in the sky. So we are getting a divine counterpart message here. This is still peeking out. I don't think this is related. I'll find out if this is related or not. But what I'm really seeing here is that things are coming to light in conjunction with the lunations. The discomfort that's coming through is divinely guided, and it's leading to greater understanding of self and a greater understanding of our areas of insecurity and our fears. There's something about this divine partnership. Now, that might sound quite basic to some of you who are, part of the Twin Flame Collective, as I am, and just understanding divine partnerships and divine connections and just the depth, the soul, and alchemical depth in which these connections can really exist. Past lives, many times too. But this discomfort right now is quite palpable. And the reason why I said basic is because those of us who are in the community just kind of understand these connections come here to disrupt things. But oftentimes, this disruption is felt briefly, usually in a very 3D context, and then that sort of chaos and that understanding and that discomfort becomes quite internal as both partners separate and move in their own ways. But there is togetherness here. There's couples coming toward one another. Okay? In the regular Two of Cups in the Rider-Waite Tarot, they're not even touching. They're so far away from each other. But these two are intertwined. They're getting pretty close. So it tells me that union is close. And then in the Sun card, very rarely do you have two people. You usually have one child. So here there's a togetherness that's coming about. And I think now it's a very 3D, palpable feeling. It's gone from just knowing and understanding, and now we're starting to see things play out in front of us. What I'm understanding is like things that you're thinking about doing, things that you're believing in are suddenly coming true. Like your manifestation is being shown to you. Opportunities are starting to come your way. So yeah, let me shuffle the deck and see what else I get here. Okay. Of course, there's heartbreak here. Of course, that Three of Swords needed to find itself. Page of Swords. Nine of Cups. I don't even have to shuffle these cards come out. You know what? I'm starting to think this is connected. And the only reason I think that is because there's two pages now on the table. So I'm seeing that there is something very 3D about this connection. So with the Page of Pentacles here and the Page of Swords here, these are very 3D world energies to me. As much as the Page of Swords can be something internalized, like thought and perspective, in this case, the Page of Swords usually is a small action taking place toward another. A lot of tarot readers in the space will refer to this as like some sort of a communication card or a social media communication card. So there's some level of a 3D world communication happening. I'm feeling it's from your person. So this is turning into a twin flame reading. I didn't expect it, but But then when I get the Page of Pentacles, that is the grounding of that action. This is the coming toward, it's going to happen, communication. And then there's something physical that happens as a result too. And there's something about this next phase that's a lot more pleasant than what's been in the past. You know, like we know all of this is playing off of this. And this to me is like a while ago. This is like 3 years ago. You know, like we've been through heartbreak for a while now. We've understood our heartbreak, but now there's this deeper understanding of its purpose is what I'm feeling is coming about here. So Strength and Ace of Pentacles then tells me that there's a desire and a longing here. Oh, you can't even see the spread anymore. 1 second. There we go. There's a desire and a longing here. That's a Strength card. With so much light on it, I just can't help but think that, you know, this message is so divinely guided right now. This again to me is a very 3D worldly energy here too, because they're holding each other. Someone's taming the other, caressing the other. Okay, let's look into this. What's happening right now in the world? Right now. I'm not even looking at things energetically. Like what is happening? That's what I'm thinking. Communication. Okay, what is this communication about? Again, these are wands. This is real communication. That was a question. I'm not looking at things energetically right now. Damn, this reading really got in right away. You guys ready? The manifestation. This communication is coming soon. This communication is coming soon, guys. I'd say before the year is over, there's going to be some level of communication between counterparts here. This is within the year. Before the year is done, communication. Oh, but you, my dear, seem to be in a whole new place. Okay, there's an offer of renewal that comes, obviously, from a divine masculine energy here. But the divine feminine is sitting in a very Queen of Swords energy. And I'm seeing that, you know, we are... Why are you in a Queen of Swords energy? 2 of Pentacles, 9 of Pentacles. You're enjoying your own independence right now. I think, you know, this connection, this is definitely death at the bottom of the card. This is definitely for a group of twins that have been separated for quite some time. Like I'm saying a year and over. This is not for a set of twins. And I say that very strongly, that has just been in separation for a couple of months. Like a couple of months doesn't really matter in a reading like this. Because a couple of months, if you're communicating every few months, every few weeks, that's not really separation. Separation to me is a year or more, where there is significant time and a very large gap between like moments in time, between connections, between conversations, because that is where deep healing gets done. Any sort of separation that's just a few weeks or a few months at best very rarely does work out in a situation where there's some major healing done on the part of the divine masculine and divine feminine. It usually results in another separation. This separation is deep. This separation is bringing up a lot, but I'm seeing that for the divine feminine figure, this separation has set her free. You know, she's not always contemplating travel. She's contemplating her opportunities. She's always moving towards the horizon. She's always looking out at the ocean to see what is next for her. It's a very expansive type of energy here for her. She's enjoying her money. She's enjoying the fruits of her labor. She's enjoying her independence. She's enjoying her success. She's good. But I think that's the reason why she stays in a Queen of Swords energy as this offer of renewal comes forward. The Ace of Wands can be a very sexual energy. I think it's very important for me to clarify that when the divine masculine comes forward here, and I do think there is some level of direct communication. Now, whether it's direct from him or indirectly through a third party, I'm seeing that the communication shows that there is growth happening on the divine masculine's end, that there is growth and inspiration and things being transmuted and processed. And there's an offer that kind of comes towards the Queen of Swords, the divine feminine, to think of things differently. To me, the Queen of Swords, I don't think the divine feminine is cut off. She's just very sure of herself now. Very little self-doubt. She knows, she can see through things. She can see her divine masculine's blocks from a mile away. She also understands that when the divine masculine comes to her with something, she's gonna know where he's at. There's very little he can do to hide himself at this point, you know? In the past, you may have been very confused with your divine masculine when he says certain things or acts in certain ways. When we're wounded, we get confused. In this case, you just know. When he comes forward, you know the entire trajectory. You're like, okay, you know what? I don't think he's ready. Okay? And I have to be honest, like, your person came across as pages here. Page of Swords and Page of Pentacles initially. And here, the divine feminine is coming across as the Empress and then the Queen of Swords. There is transformation at bay here. There is transformation here, okay? Now, I'm starting to see that the other set of cards that I had here are not so much about messages from the universe, but rather the coming together, the slow coming together of a couple, because a set of cards that fell out was the King of Wands, the Ten of Cups, and the Queen of Wands. So definitely divine counterpart messages are coming through here. Again, I forget sometimes the cards that I pull and I put them to the side until I channel them. But in this case, there is a coming together. I'll pull out that other card I have here. It was in the Sun and the Two of Cups. Like, look up, they're coming together. The slow togetherness. And here, it's like the King and Queen of Wands are separated, but with the Ten of Cups, they're coming together. You know, there's a merge. Actually, before I say merge, I don't want to be that forward and say merge. Merge usually implies the intermingling and the strong oneness of energy. This divine counterpart situation, they're sitting quite separately still in their own journeys, I feel. Lovers and Sun here again. And feeling that choices are being made. Choices to what? Let's use them in the tarot. Towards you, Queen of Pentacles. What do I need to know about this togetherness and these choices? The way I'm seeing the cards today are so gorgeous. Ah, Nine of Cups. Oh, I thought Nine of Cups fell and there was another card with it. Nine of Cups, Six of Cups. Oh my God. Six of Cups is the return. It's twin flame reconciliation. And this brings me back to this magazine cover that I showed yesterday, which was the big return. They left, they regretted it, now they're back. This message really stuck out to me. This is the return. Temperance. Oh my God, guys, by the end of the year, this is Sagittarius season. This card screams December to me. This is Sagittarius season. There is some level of communication that begins. Nine of Pentacles, Eight of Wands. There is some level of communication that these are repeat cards at this point that is coming through for this divine counterpart pair by the end of the year in some capacity. Direct or I don't think it's indirect. If anything, it's like real communication that comes either from your person, him or herself, or from somebody who knows them. And I'm going to leave it there. I'm just in awe right now. What's your advice? What's the advice to you, though? Okay. Like, someone's going to be spilling their emotions. This sticks out to me. That's clearly stuck out to me. This card was here. I'll take that. There's a spillage of emotions coming. Someone's gonna open up. This card fell out like that. Knight of Pentacles. Okay, slowly but surely. Page of Cups, communication. 8 of Cups. 8 of Pentacles. Oh my god, 8. This person, your person, is in the process of walking away from what doesn't serve them, from walking away from that trauma. And I think you're going to be made aware of their emotional situation. Four of Swords. You don't do anything. You just let things happen. Let all the information that's going to come to you, and you will be shown the way forward. So you don't need to decide. That's part of that earlier message that came at the very beginning of the reading, that things were coming to light. So, good luck. I can't wait to see how this unfolds. Please let me know.